Richmond.
How does this work?
If you move the little arrow around, put it right in the center. Now push down. Now
Alright.
use the right arrow.
So, this is the, this is a really old picture of the Illinois Institute of Technology. So, okay, never mind, not using that. So, weirdly enough, the Institute of Technology is in Illinois. So, as I'm told the sound cars make, better get that rust bucket and go skirt, skirt. So, it takes about 6 whole hours to get there. It was made in 1890 by this guy, Philip Danforth Armour. Well, he's like, hey guys, you want $1 million? Here, make a college and name it after me. It was named the Armour Institute of Technology, but they changed it. Oh, yeah. But since it is an Institute of Technology, I suspect cyborgs will destroy the world. And now we know who to blame. Anyway, that won't happen for some time. It's just a bunch of nerds playing with our supercomputers. But they don't just play with supercomputers, they also play with balls. So, so their sports team, their mascot is the Scarlet Hawk Talon. I was always wondered why they chose these scarlet colors. And because scarlet's pretty good color. Yeah, it's really intimidating. There's Talon, lead guy, but nobody likes sports. So let's move on from something exciting like this to what people actually do on campus. Nothing. Anyway, when nerds aren't doing this, they hang out at they don't hang out outside because nerds are essentially vampires. So Illinois has a nice dungeon that they can hang out in called the Bog. I couldn't get any actual pictures of the Bog because school computers suck. So they have a small arcade full of games that the students made. They got a bowling alley full of mechanisms that the students made, and they got a food bar. That's the best reason to go there. And since it is a college where you're supposed to study, they have lots of places to study. But if you don't like the idea of hanging out in a bog, you have the whole city of Chicago to explore, where you got nice, authentic Chicago pizza, or you have the art museum, where you have sightseeing or whatever. You know, this is just all of Chicago. Anyway, I brought up the question of dollar bills, y'all, and they got really nervous. They're like, hey, look, scholarships. So I asked Google, and they said it's $63,427 in total. Tuition alone is more than most of the other colleges. It's pretty ridiculous. And since we're spending $3,000 on books, time to turn to the least important part of a college, obviously, academics. So, they have engineering, they have biological engineering, where you mess around with genes of plants and chemicals. They have electrical engineering, where you put wires together or you shoot lightning bolts out of the sky. That's always fun. They have mechanical engineering, where you build robots and other mechanisms like this table. And they got architectural engineering, where you build buildings. And they got transportation engineering, where you build cars and zeppelins. They also got something like law school, that's what it's called, where you become Atticus Finch. Or you become a detective. They got...
Push the button. Now you can.
They got architectural school, where you learn how to build buildings. Not sure why, I mean, Mesopotamians pretty well, if you ask me. It's still standing. Anyway, they also got science. They got computer sciences, programming mainly, They got biological sciences. They got small sciences where you look at molecules and atoms. They got freaking space sciences where you look at space. Yeah, space. And they have graphic design programs so we don't make more mistakes like these guys. They're like, no, they saw this and they're like, no, we can't have this. So they made the graphic design crap. And I also have a psychology place where you poke around in the person's brain a bit, you know. You just you study the human mind. What else do they got? Oh, they also have business school where you learn to become a fat cat. Not just any kind of fat cat. A fat cat with money. Or you become an office zombie. And those were just the graduate programs. They have like a million other programs where it's like super pinpoint accurate. It's like the study of remotes, the study of that thing. So, I got nothing else. Does anyone have any questions? Jordan?
How do you make all that?
Yeah.
Like, how do you just think about it? Oh, never mind. Yeah.
Well, you gotta go there and poke around in my brain. All right, so since no one has any questions, I leave you with this.